Hey, today we're going to do your success.
Power Health Key to Success.
Power Health Key to Success. There goes my Alzheimer's. We just did Alzheimer's. We just did a thing on Alzheimer's. Power Health Key to Success, number 25. And this one might be a little interesting. Might seem like it's off the beaten path, but I think this will kind of maybe broaden your understanding of how physiology is affected and how it can maybe play with some of the things that are relative to your immune system or to your neurological well-being. We're going to talk about it being overcast this winter a lot. And I'm Dr. Martin Rutherford. I am a certified functional medicine practitioner, chiropractor.
Dr. Randall Gates, board certified chiropractic neurologist.
He likes it if we say that every time.
Because somebody may watch this who doesn't know us.
Yeah. And so we're going to talk about being overcast. We're going to talk about the Portland-Seattle syndrome here.
Mm-hmm.
And I do believe at one point in time, I know I wrote a book late in I think it was like 2001 or 2002. And at the time when I was doing the research, it was like either Seattle or Portland had the highest number of suicides in the country. Mm-hmm. I was like, whoa, so it's been overcast. Dr. Gates has indicated that maybe it has been playing into some of the folks that are still in active care. Certainly, I've had people close to me say, I'm ready for the sun again, that type of a thing. How do we deal with that so that it doesn't start to bring back some of our depression, mm-hmm. maybe some of our symptoms, because or maybe our fatigue? How do we deal with that?
Mm-hmm. So we've talked about vitamin D levels in past broadcasts.
Other than going to the tanning booths every
exactly.
day.
So we've talked about vitamin D levels. Making sure your vitamin D is around 70 is really important. So taking your vitamin D supplementation to get it to that level. And then also full UV spectrum lights can be beneficial during this time of the year too. So your brain gets a lot of that light coming into it. And that can be really beneficial for brain physiology as it's dark during this time period. Exercise.
They have something like that at like Whole Foods.
Yeah, I think they have them at Whole Foods.
They're like a light you're going to actually use.
And you can test that way. You're getting bright light that has all the spectrum in it, similar to sunlight. Yeah, and then exercise is good this time of the year, just to keep yourself active, keep yourself motivated. Those are really the best things we can do, to our knowledge. Some people go to the tanning beds. We're not.
You want to explain the chemistry of that?
The chemistry of the light?
Why all this stuff makes them feel better?
Yeah, because light has an effect on our brain. We have basically sensors in a deep part of our brain to tell us when it's daylight versus when it's not daylight. That creates circadian rhythms in our body. And when we lose that daylight effect on the brain, it causes people just to not feel as good and to overall feel depressed. Vitamin D levels absolutely can play into that. So low vitamin D can be a risk factor for depression. But for seasonal affective disorder, the light that's coming into our eyes during the day has a profound effect on our mood, especially some people are more at risk for that than others. They've shown people in Iceland are genetically resistant to seasonal affective disorder because it's dark there like most of the year. And so they don't get seasonal affective disorder, but a lot of people here do. And it's something really to be attentive to.
Yeah. I take a ton of vitamin D. I exercise to the degree that I take at least a walk every day. And still, even when I get up in the morning now these days, it's kind of like, wow, it's dark again, mm-hmm. but I'm okay. But there's that little teeny bit of like, man, I really want to do this today. For me, it lasts all of about like 15 seconds, but it's kind of surprising. It's not something I usually think about. So it is an issue, and it can play into a lot of the symptoms that you came in here with. And we think it's important for you to understand that things can be done about it. So mm-hmm. that is the tip of this week.
And any chance you get, I know, for example, like last week, California was having a lot of overcast weather with rain. We had a lot of clouds on the mountains, but we had some days last week where we had sunshine here. Yeah. So if you can get outside, enjoy that fresh air, and do it while you can. Looks like this week it's going to be overcast and rainy here. We're having another.
You can literally just get outside and stand out there like this and let the sun beat your face for 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And it'd make all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
So sure. little tips about how to take care of your physiology so that it maintains what you have gained. Okay. Exactly. Even during these rough times of rain and snow and overcastness.
Yes.
So, okay. Hopefully that one's helpful. We think it's appropriate for sure. So,
And anything you want to hear about, let us know.
yeah,
We're open.
yeah, for sure. So
All
we'll
right.
see you next week.
Thanks for watching.
All righty.